What is going on, everybody? My name is Conor Lawler. Welcome to a week of Weird News Wednesdays. This is the Hillfire podcast. We are back again talking all the strangest news stories from around the world. We cover the news that the real news is too afraid to talk about. As always, I am joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Sean Mean. Sean, how's it going?
What's going on, friends? It's nice to be with you today.
Just touch your phone.
Lend me your energy.
Put out your hand.
And I will grasp it. When you listen to this podcast, there are 3 steps of footprints behind you on the beach. Oh. You might think you're walking alone, but me and Connor are with you.
Wow, what a strong start.
Wasn't it?
You're in a strange mood.
In a weird mood.
We're in a very warm room.
It's quite warm. Windows are closed.
2 things straight up top. We're in basically a sauna, if you will.
Yeah, a sauna. Thank you.
Sauna, if you will. And also we're in your house.
Yes.
So if it sounds slightly different, there are the 2 reasons. Also, we just realised... but we're still annoyed about Monday.
Yes.
Because the Star Wars... we did the whole movie Mondays.
Flawless.
I wouldn't say flawless. We recorded the whole episode. Star Wars trailer drops the next day.
Yeah.
Damn you, Disney! We're still reeling off it.
We're still a bit pissed, honestly.
We're going to come back strong here, just with a weird news.
And talk about Star Wars news, so here we go.
This isn't the fucking place, right? This is weird news only, okay?
Yeah. Fair.
Shut your whore mouth and let's get on the story.
Good lord. There's 2 sets of footprints.
What, did you kill me or did I...
No, I'm just not on board anymore.
Oh, you left.
You're piggybacking. I'm going to piggyback.
Oh, yeah. Right, that's fair enough.
So the set of footprints are slightly deeper.
This is Weird News Wednesdays. Sean, you have not seen any of the weird news stories that we are going to be covering this week. And what happens is I go out and I find these stories and I bring them to you. And you react just as a normal peasant boy. And along with the rest of the peasants who listen to this, yes?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Salute. Thank you very much. And we're starting this week, Sean, with a certain weird news that I read and I thought, you know what this is?
What?
This is, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a mystery. It's
a chilling tale.
This is a sighting of a monster. We're monster hunting here, Sean.
Oh my god.
We don't normally do this here on Weird News, but
it's the prime place for it.
Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot.
True facts.
The Moth Man.
The man who is a moth.
The man who is basically a moth, right?
Yes.
All of these things we all know they're all true.
And now there's a new addition to that list.
There's a new addition to that list. And I know who you're asking. Who?
Yes.
Half man, half owl. That scares off holidays. Exactly. That scares off holiday makers. Filmed in graveyard, Sean.
That is where he'd hang out.
Oh, we're starting off with a big one this week. This is big news.
So we're solving a crime. Not a crime, we're solving a mystery.
We're monster hunting. This is weird news. This is what we have to get into the nitty gritty, right?
Right.
Who is this man? What does he want?
Who's this owl?
Who is this man? What does he want?
Oh, he's done it again.
Same pun twice.
Be careful.
A ghost hunter claims to have filmed Owl Man of Mornan Smith, a creature of legend that hasn't had a sighting in more than 40 years.
Oh my god, we're dealing with a middle-aged owl. Man.
A mythical half man, half owl that scares off holiday makers in Cornwall has been filmed in a graveyard.
Cornwall?
It's claimed.
It's claimed.
He has been filmed. It's claimed.
Every word in that has it's claimed after. It's claimed that he claimed.
See, I read this. And I got a bit spooked, Sean.
Did you?
It's spooky stuff.
That doesn't seem like you, Connor.
I'm not easily spooked. You know this about me.
A boo.
Oh, God. I'm not easily spooked, right? But I come to you with this chilling tale of a half-man, half-owl.
Which half?
Actually, that's a good point. Which half would you want?
Owl head on human body.
You don't want owl head, floppy dick.
Oh, you think it's... I was picturing an owl in a suit.
Full suit?
Business owl,
Oh, yeah, of course.
Or maybe... What kind of owl?
Is it? How many owls do we know? A barn owl?
A tawny owl.
A tawny owl.
A snowy owl.
Alright.
A hawk? Natural predator of the owl?
They're all the same family.
They're all birds.
So here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
The Owl Man of Mon Smith has been the subject of folklore since the 1920s, Sean.
Oh.
He's been around a lot longer than us.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
That's true. But there hasn't been any sightings since 1976.
1976?
Yes.
Okay, leave that number with me.
Just
I'll
leave
try
it
and
there.
connect it somehow.
Okay. More than 40 years later, ghost hunter Mark Davies claims he's caught the infamous character on camera.
What's he doing? How is he hurting someone, or is he just... Okay.
I'm spooked.
Okay, because you're spooked, I'm going to take the side of skepticism in this debate.
Because I'm all in.
Oh, I'm also all in, but we need balance on this show.
Fair enough, you're dead right.
What if it's just a big owl, lads?
Come on now. How outrageous. In the footage, Mark and a friend can be seen prowling around the spooky graveyard.
You never want to be caught prowling, do you?
No, not in a spooky graveyard, which lies behind a gate with a dramatic looking inscription. Don't know why that's important.
No.
But go with me.
They're setting the scene.
Set the scene. It reads, Datimi Nesse de Du, which is Cornish and translates to, it is good to draw nigh to the Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Setting the scene.
Thank you so much. That is really unnecessary, though, for what is essentially a story about a big owl.
Half man, half owl.
Half man, half owl. Sorry.
Come on, not a big owl. It's actually quite a small owl if it's only half an owl.
But also half a man.
Oh, actually, that's true.
You put half of me and half an owl together, that's still... That's still like 7 foot tall.
Imagine the top half is a man, but the bottom half is a normal sized owl legs.
Oh God!
Crushing those legs.
Just in bits.
Skipped leg day every day.
What if it's half and half, like down the middle?
Like Two-Face.
Yeah, but it's an owl.
Of course. Mark holds out. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Why is he there? He's a spooky...
Why is he prowling around a graveyard?
Now look, we know what he's about. He's a man about the weird. He's about the ghosts.
He loves inscriptions above gates.
It says he's a ghost hunter, right?
Yeah.
So
professionally
ghost hunter, of course. So what would you need if you were at a graveyard and you were a ghost hunter?
Night vision goggles?
Maybe. Even better. He holds out, in the video,
yes,
a spiritual detector and pans his...
Homemade?
I'm assuming a stick, and pans his camera around the graveyard.
All he found was the ideal well site.
Asking if any creature lives here. He's asking the graveyard.
Poor question in a graveyard, no one lives there.
That's quite true, yes, you're dead right.
Graveyard.
Good with stuff. Say it again.
They're dead.
Good job. Then in the corner of the frame, a ghostly figure can be seen.
Why is it always the corners?
Just out of shot. Just out of shot.
Just blurry.
Just a bit slightly blurry on his perfectly HD camera.
Yeah.
Just out of shot is a ghost figure.
A figure.
Spooky.
No one's coming down and saying ghost.
So you're saying you're not all in yet?
Yeah, I need more convince. I'm the skeptic here.
You are true. I'm all in. I see a ghostly figure in a corner of a screen.
I've signed my life away.
You had me at ghostly.
You had me at card.
But this is where it gets interesting, Sean.
Okay.
When Mark goes to investigate, the apparition
disappears.
Has vanished.
It's almost like he couldn't back up that wild claim.
And he could find no more trace of the owl.
So
I'm spooked. I'm spooked.
Operating under the idea that it's just a big owl.
Yes.
What if it flew away once a human approached it?
But operating under the idea that it's an owl man.
Yes.
What if it flew away when he approached it?
Because it's an owl man.
True.
You've dismantled my entire argument.
Just try to say the logic here, right?
Yeah.
Clearly, read between the lines.
So he hasn't been seen.
What do the government want us to know, Sean?
It's in Area 51.
No, it's in Cornwall.
Let's raid Cornwall.
Raid Cornwall. According to local folklore, 2 teenage girls once spotted the figure while on holiday near Falmouth in Cornwall.
Not Falmouth.
One day they walked to an old and remote church more than a mile from the village centre.
Where no one could prove what they had seen.
Shh, no. But nobody could also see the owl man. Except for them. Exactly. One day, as I said, they walked there. There, the two teenagers saw a terrifying bird man with wings and feathers on top of the church tower.
Okay. We're getting a bit
in
more
the
description.
Distance.
Again, far away.
Can't really see him.
No cameras.
On the top of the church.
Probably
church. A long way away.
Yeah.
But a bird man.
And definitely a bird man.
Not a bird. A bird man is what they've said.
Okay.
Yes.
Why?
The story says that they were so scared by the sighting that their father decided to put an end to their holidays and leave Cornwall immediately.
Jeez. Oh, no. Here's what happened, is that just really... He's one of those people that doesn't like holidays.
He hates them. He's a workaholic.
He was looking for any excuse.
Yeah.
He's just like,
no. You see the owl man?
We're heading home. Away from this godless place.
You've seen an old man, no, an owl man.
You've seen a man.
You've seen a granddad.
He had a big stick for a hand.
In July of the same year, 2 14-year-old girls decided to go camping in the area, but they spotted a giant owl of human size with glowing eyes, Sean.
Owl's eyes glow.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
And what happens if there was a man with an owl on the top? They would glow as well.
Do you think this is a series of children and one owl in a trench coat?
2 owls on top of each other.
How big does an owl get? What's the average size of an owl?
I could only assume a foot. Maybe less.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe a foot. At the time, all eyes turned to the village, and the discovery made the headlines. I mean, we all have heard this story, Sean. It's as old as time.
It's as old as owls itself.
Exactly.
Is a story of a big owl.
Naming the beast the Owl Man of Monan Smith.
Inspired.
Okay.
What's Monan Smith?
That's the place.
That's the place we're in right now.
Although Cornish people still remember its story, many said they had not heard its name for many years.
We do not speak of it.
In my head, there's like a child like, Mother, what about the owl man? The mother's looking out the window with like a glass of water. David turns around. Do not speak those names.
Or like, there's an American tourist family that go to the local pub. And that is like, boy, it sure would be cool to check out this owl man. And everything stops. And the music cuts off. And they all turn towards this family. And an old man at the end of the bar is just like, he puts down his whiskey and wipes his brow. And he's just like, What do you mean, owl man?
What have you heard?
Who told you?
He's grabbing the child. What have you heard?
No one's left the town in years for fear of meeting him on the road.
He only comes out at night, but we still don't go on the day.
I still go on the day. What if he's part man?
It's night somewhere.
It's night somewhere.
People at the local pub, the Red Lion,
the
post office and the Memorial Hall had all heard of the tale of the hybrid beast, but all said they did not know enough about it to comment.
Exactly what they'd say if they were trying to protect themselves.
Exactly what they'd say if they were indeed the owl man in question.
They transform into the owl man.
I think you've turned non-skeptic.
That little portrait that I painted a minute ago.
Yeah, this all started as a joke. I was pretending. I'm now all in, Sean. All the evidence.
I'm fully on
all
board.
The evidence has given me this idea that I think this could be happening. Right?
Right, this poor town is being terrorised.
Penny Salisbury.
Not the Sals.
Penny Salisbury said, I haven't heard it mentioned for years and years since it first happened, actually. That's her quote. That's what the newspaper put in. I haven't heard of it in years since it first happened.
Since you talked to me the last time about it.
Yeah, you're very old now, journalist.
Gosh, pensions are gone, sure, aren't they?
It was a media event at the time. People were scared to go to the church afterwards.
It was the 20s, of course.
No, the 70s.
Oh, the 70s,
yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But still, it was the 70s.
Yeah.
What else was going on?
The owl man looked quite menacing from the drawings made by the girls.
Again, but Okay.
They're very creepy drawings.
But they're very talented.
They are, yes.
They work for Pixar
This
now.
is what I did earlier.
It's like Art Attack. Yeah. So they just drew... But they would someone have just said, now, draw the owl man?
Yeah.
And they would have drawn an owl man. Like, is that the best evidence we have to go on?
See, no. What we have is the ghost hunter himself, right?
Yes.
Mark has given an interview. Of course he has.
Of course he has. He needs to get this story out
We
there.
need to understand the owl man so we can take down the owl man. You cannot defeat your enemies until you understand their motives.
You must become the owl man.
Caw-caw.
We had like a 2-minute joke earlier about how to say who.
In my mind, all birds say caw-caw. So Mark has given an interview.
Yeah.
And like, just when you thought, what has he seen?
Yeah.
Maybe we don't have all the information. Maybe he can't give a clear detail. You're wrong, because he can. Mark said there's ley lines which are under the ground near the church, and they give off paranormal activity.
He's got us there.
He's got us.
I don't know enough about ley lines to disprove that.
There was a hissing in the trees, he says, and you could hear
a snake,
and you could hear flapping, a flying snake,
flying man snake.
I heard it go right over my head, and I was shocked. That's when I saw the figure. And it had horns on its head.
Not traditional nose.
It was mad, he said.
I think Mark saw the devil.
On the meter I had. Remember, he has that paranormal activity meter.
Yes, of course.
Which picks
the
up...
The IMDb score for paranormal activity.
Of course. 3 or 2.
4.
Which picks up electric magnetic energy that we use to detect ghosts, he says.
And he was walking under some power lines at the time.
I was getting conscious replies to my questions through it.
Sorry?
So he was asking the machine questions about the owl man.
Yeah.
And he was getting answers.
But only he can understand what the machine is saying.
Technically, he's really just answering himself.
Yes. He's finding evidence where there is none. Sorry, I forgot I'm on board with this.
You're not skeptical. No, you are skeptical, sorry.
I'm changing.
Have we flip-flopped?
We might have done here.
That's telling me there's a demonic energy and it wasn't safe. My mate, this is great. My mate got attacked, he said.
By? Some local thugs.
He had scratches on his arms. His camera broke too. Question, Sean, what have you got here?
He was, did we not say earlier he was prowling around in the bushes?
Yeah, but look,
lot of thorns in a bush.
Here's the thing. He has to finish this interview somehow, right?
Oh, he needs to round it out.
And here's the thing. Some of us will be skeptic.
Yeah.
Some of us will be all in, such as me.
Some of us will be undecided.
Undecided. Now, this is how he's going to clinch it, right? This is a ghost hunter himself. He knows what he's talking about. So his thing is that they're in the graveyard. They get attacked by this weird owl man with horns. And his friend gets attacked. Not him.
Not him. Why is he protected?
But he's protected by the paranormal activity stick, I'm assuming.
Of course, no one wants to watch that.
It's a big stick. He beats things with it, right? But then he says his friend gets attacked. He has scratches on his arms.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking. Surely his friend had a good look. If you get attacked by something...
Yeah, and if it's close enough to scratch your arms...
Yeah.
You're seeing that.
Even if it was in the dark, you're still seeing it, if it's that close.
Yeah.
Here's what he says.
Hit me with it.
My friend didn't see anything. He just felt this surge of energy. He didn't realise till about half an hour later when he felt some burning and seen the scratches.
Okay.
Now, that's all very logical.
Yeah, well...
Go on.
Just, look, pure devil's advocate
here.
Could have went through some nettles as well.
Yeah.
Got stung. Felt burning.
But he felt burning. He didn't see the owl man. Didn't hear the owl man. He felt the owl man. Seen the scratches.
And he felt an energy.
And this ghost hunter has told us specifically that the owl man exists. Sean, is this the Loch Ness Monster? Is this the Bigfoot? This is the Bigfoot of our time, surely.
I don't think it's as marketable as Bigfoot is.
I disagree.
Like, it's Cornwall as well.
Yeah.
Not as big as America.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Just, like, sure, like, if you want...
I come to you. This is weird news, right? And you have given me nothing here, right? I've given you
$1 billion
all the
movie.
evidence.
I've given you skepticism and belief.
I've given you all this evidence, and you've come to me and spat in my face.
Well, maybe you didn't give me enough good evidence.
I can only tell you what Mark has told me.
Well, maybe.
Through hearsay.
I'm operating off of rumours and bias here.
And very blurry images.
Oh, I forgot about the blurry images.
The blurry images. You forgot about the blurry images.
Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, all of them have blurry images.
And we all know none of us have a camera on our bodies at all times these days.
Not at all. Certainly not one with a built-in flash that
Absolutely
focuses
not.
in most lights.
Absolutely
Because it's designed for nightclubs and such.
You're dead right. So, Sean, that is the end of the Owl Man story. But he's out there.
Or is it?
This is only the beginning.
He will kill again.
He has scratched slightly Mark's friend. What is he going to do next?
Why didn't they interview Mark's friend?
Because Mark's the ghost hunter.
But sure, why was his friend there then?
Mark's friend he just had nothing to do on that Saturday night.
Oh, fair.
Just joined them.
Just decided to come
The
along.
missus was pissed them off. He's like, fuck, I'll go with you, Mark.
I'm just going to see an owl.
Just get... He's a bird watcher.
Couldn't believe his luck. And
He was delighted with himself.
Then it didn't count because it was a man bird.
No, because then he couldn't write because he had scratches all over his arm, Sean.
How deep are the scratches?
I would assume very light.
I would assume scrapes.
Light scrapes that will heal over one day.
Absolutely. You won't even see him in the morning. Don't worry about it.
So, Sean, what are your thoughts here? Should we all be scared? Is the Owl Man now lurking?
I think it's time to nuke Cornwall, personally. Look, they've had it coming.
So we're saying genocide.
No.
No, sorry.
Just mass murder.
You couldn't even get through that.
I couldn't, no.
Oh, right.
Cornwall people, I love you.
I
You
think
have a rich and vibrant culture.
No, I think we kill everyone that's ever seen the Owl Man. Nobody can know of this secret.
Nobody
Although
does.
technically everyone who's heard this podcast, especially me and you, will now have to be killed so the secret doesn't get out.
What if once you know about the Owl Man, you're visited by the Owl Man?
What if once you know about the Owl Man, you become the Owl Man?
Who?
Rule of threes. It works.
It's finally funny.
Finally. I did it the first 2 times.
Yeah, you did. Then you said cacaw and ruined it.
I did say cacaw.
You had your chance.
Oh man, I just feel like we needed to cover that. That took nearly 20 minutes. But I thought it was vital.
We could do a whole podcast about the Owl Man.
Maybe we should start a conspiracy theory podcast, but I think we'd be terrible at that.
Yeah, because again, we'd flip-flop into believing it and not believing it.
One of us, we'd forget which side we were on.
Yeah.
Halfway through. I'm, of course, on the side that, obviously.
I'm on the side that I think the Owl Man is braver than me.
Yes.
So
would you win the fight between you and the Owl Man?
See, I can't scratch very well.
No, he can scratch, but his scratches don't affect you until half an hour later, and you just feel some burning.
So I have that window before I'm mildly
You have half an hour of invincibility.
Where I can just be punching an owl. Yeah? That's what we're going for?
Yeah.
I can definitely punch harder than an owl can. Now, can an owl take my punches?
There's the question. But it's a man-shaped owl.
It's a man-shaped... That sentence did something to me. Man-shaped owl. Or is it an owl-shaped man? Because if it's big, then it's more man than owl.
The mental image of you punching an owl is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Right hook, left hook.
Oh man. In my head the owl is on the ground and you're just standing over it.
See, in my head it's tied upside down like one of those punching bags you go really fast with.
And you have no sporting prowess, so they wouldn't even be in rhythm. It would just be like...
Oh, I'd hurt myself more than the owl.
Absolutely. Yeah. You took in thumbs into your knuckles in the whole of breaking thumbs.
You fight back with a broken thumb.
You do, yeah.
Your fist gets adrenaline.
You're angrier.
No pain.
You're angrier.
Fuck, I can't believe I did that.
Go on, scratch me. I can't feel it for half an hour.
Don't punch owls, please.
A human-shaped owl. If an owl comes up to you and it's human height,
yeah,
you have free rein to punch that owl.
And then take a blurry selfie.
Absolutely, in the corner of it.
Put
night.
him in the corner.
at night. It has to be blurry.
Yeah.
The old man's going to come for us.
Oh man, I'm ready.
I think you need to start training. I think the only way to do this is a fight to the death.
I need a Rocky montage where I'm just punching a dartboard with a picture of an owl on it.
No, pictures of me just saying cacaw. That makes me so mad. It's not even it's not even right.
Every time we record the podcast together, I just go for you.
So, Jesus.
Sorry, thought you were. You remember?
I just get so pumped up.
Like
whenever anyone asks, like, oh, your man, what's his name? Who? Okay, we're moving on. Oh, that made me laugh. I just needed to cover that. That was spooky. I got a bit creeped out.
Might have been a bit too spooky, Colin.
I think, don't listen to this after dark, lads.
I'm going to censor the whole thing.
You should beep out half that stuff, especially the bit of you punching it out.
Yeah, probably should.
Right. A couple in Italy was arrested, Sean.
Great.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Why are they arrested? What is the dastardly thing they've done? Well, couple face up to 6 years in jail for taking sand from Italian beach.
Oh no.
Yes.
Was it precious sand?
We've all been tempted to bring a little bit of paradise home from our holidays, Sean.
That's a broad statement.
But the urge has backfired on a French couple who are facing up to 6 years in prison for removing sand from a beach in Sardinia, where they had been on vacation. The Italian island's white sand is protected.
Is it?
Right? And tourists face fines and even jail time for removing it from local beaches. But the couple say they did not realise that they were committing a crime.
Why would you, to be fair?
Now, that was my thoughts. I thought, this is not that great. As a weird news story, probably won't get thrown in. It's fine.
Yeah.
Someone made a mistake.
Well, yeah, we've all made mistakes.
How much sand would you say is an acceptable amount if you didn't know it was precious sand?
Maybe like
a handful.
A handful of sand. But even then, you try and grip it, you're getting less sand.
You'd have to put it into something though.
Yeah.
Like even like a little mug.
Ziploc bag.
A Ziploc bag, just a little bit of sand. Just
even your shoes.
There's always sand in your shoes after the beach.
Does that count as stealing?
Police in the northern city of Porto Torres found those sand while making routine checks on cars waiting to board a ferry.
Wait a minute.
Right? They spotted some bottles filled with sand through the window of the car and arrested the couple, a man and a woman in their 40s.
Right.
Once again,
bottles.
how much sand would be like, look, they made a mistake?
They were trying to get a souvenir kind of thing.
Yes. And how much is... They were trying to steal that beach.
Like, you know, a bottle, just like a 500ml bottle. Like, if you didn't know it was protected, I'd say it'd be alright to be found with that.
Yeah. What about 14 full plastic bottles containing about 40 kilograms or 88 pounds of sand?
What? Dude. Like, for what purpose?
The couple were arrested to a court, or reported to a court in their hometown, and they risk a fine of up to €3,000 and between
get that in sand sales.
between 1 and 6 years imprisonment. Police told CNN that the tourists said they were unaware of the laws about. Look, it was an honest mistake, Sean. You know how you fill 14 bottles.
If you get 40 kilos of anything, it's not a mistake.
It's definitely planned.
Yeah.
And they didn't know about the laws about removing sand, but noted that the island's beaches have signs in several languages informing visitors that they're not allowed to take the sand.
Probably French as well.
Probably, I would say several languages, and if it's in Italy, probably be in Europe, but probably you'd put Spanish, French, German.
There's also a lot of like overlap between certain languages.
A lot of overlap, especially French, Italian.
Yeah, like you would probably get some of the context.
Yeah, you might. Now, if you were to accidentally steal 14 bottles full of 40 kilograms of sand...
That's multiple trips as well.
If you only have 2 arms, and you have 4 arms, there's 2 of you.
Yeah.
That's still at least 3.5 trips.
That's... Your argument's falling apart, lads.
So it's a white sand, so like it's probably really cool looking.
Yeah, it's like that's probably why it's protected.
Yeah, The people of Sardinia are very angry with tourists that steal shells and sand because it's theft for future generations that also puts at risk a delicate environment, said the officer.
That's a very fair point.
Yes, sand thieves are usually picked up at airports in bag searches and by scanners.
Right.
Now, I'm, once again, maybe a tiny little bag.
Yeah.
40 kg of sand, Sean. Do they have a leg to stand on here?
I don't think so. Because of the fact that everything aligns, so they're taking the ferry.
Yes.
They've brought bottles I assume, for the purpose of collecting the sand.
I can only assume.
They've taken much more than is an agreeable amount.
How much is an agreeable amount? A handful.
A handful, even. But even I've seen people do that you get the little tiny jars.
Yes.
And you get a little bit of sand.
That's a really good idea, actually. I like that.
They're nice. That's cute.
Yeah.
I've seen people do travel journals, and they just get a piece of tape, put it in the sand, and then tape it in the journal.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's an acceptable way to do things.
Yeah.
But 40 kilos.
Nearly 100 pounds of sand.
What? For what? Is it one for every one of their friends and family?
Who wants sand that much?
That they weren't, they didn't visit that beach.
My least favourite part of the beach is sand.
It's rough and coarse.
And it gets everywhere. Anakin told us that. That's a joke that I don't think maybe half of us will get.
Well,
what can you do?
Yeah. That'll be fine sand as well, the white stuff, I'd say.
Very fine.
Very fine.
Yes.
Protected. Because it's so fine.
Yes, exactly. It's fine, right? It's protected, right? But as I said, I wanted to cover this because this is one of those stories where I read it and went, who cares?
Who does
and then
this?
40 kg of sand.
Man, and imagine being in prison for stealing sand.
What did you do? I murdered 3 children. What did you do? 14 bottles of sand. Whoa, back up.
You would just be like, oh, something was found in my car when I got searched.
Yeah.
You would just say it like that and leave it.
I had 14 bottles of cocaine.
Yeah, you'd say 14 bottles of the white stuff.
The old white stuff, yourself. Fill in the gaps, man.
You said it, not me.
Yeah. So they face up to 6 years in prison.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Now.
It's coarse.
Fuck you.
Yay!
That was actually quite good.
Thank you.
Yeah. The fact that it was signposted as well, they clearly thought they would get away.
Can't read.
Can't read.
Can't read.
Blind.
Didn't know they were even on the sand. It was a guess.
Thought they were in France.
Okay, we're going to move on to our next piece of news, and this is: man allegedly breaks into business, eats meal, leaves photocopy of face. Where did he go wrong, Sean?
He shouldn't have broken into a business.
No, that's not where he went wrong, I don't think.
Oh.
I think that's completely fine.
Was he on a diet? Should he not have eaten a meal?
He's on... Yeah, that's the thing. He has to watch that... Calories will kill you.
Trying to get that beach bod.
2 bowls, 2 weeks, 2 dress sizes. That's what he's on at the minute.
Special case.
Yes. Toronto police are investigating a bizarre break and enter case in the Dufferin Street. On August 23rd, police responded to a report that a man broke into a commercial building. Investigators allege the suspect appears to have eaten a meal at the property, but didn't finish.
Oh, he left all his greens.
No one has art for him. He also used a photocopier to make a copy of his face, but then he left the copy behind at the crime scene. Sean, what's going on here?
Okay, so this man has never seen a photocopier before.
That's true, yes.
He decided to take advantage of the situation. He was... but, why would you leave it there? You know?
Maybe it's a calling card.
Or is his face...
His calling card is his actual face, address, and signature.
Maybe. It was so it would look like someone wearing a mask of his face broke into a building and ate some of a meal.
He should have cut the eyes out.
Yeah, you cut the eyes out.
And add a string to
it. Around the back.
Bit of string to the back of it.
Then you can say, no, officer, that's a man wearing a mask of
Clearly, that's me wearing a face mask of me. So how could it be me? Why would I double bluff you like that? It wouldn't be me.
And then if I was telling you this now, what's that, like a quadruple bluff?
I would never quadruple bluff you, officer.
I'm very hungry.
Yes, I didn't finish my greens.
I've learned my lesson.
Do you have any ice cream? Police officer, no.
No.
Not until you finish.
If you eat that, you can have that.
I don't wanna. So he breaks into this company, eats a meal there. Fair enough.
Did he prepare it there? Did he bring it with him?
It's never said.
It's never explained.
Which is worse?
I mean, if you've stolen the meal from the company, that's another crime on top of everything.
Yes.
But if you've brought it from home, you've just used their electricity to warm it up.
What if he didn't even heat it up? Like he just wanted
brought
a place
salad.
Just wanted the place to eat.
Yeah.
And even the photocopier, like you'd copy your arse. Surely that's the prank.
Unless that's more identifiable. He's got his full name and address and social security number tattooed on his arse.
No, his arse looks more like his face than his actual face.
That's a weird statement. I mean, like, I don't know what his end goal was. Just eat a meal?
Eat a meal, but also the photocopy.
That was clearly like he saw it on the way out.
Do you think he left and he gets home and he goes, oh fuck. Oh, the one thing. I forgot my fork. Oh, the fucking other one.
Oh, it was one of those travel forks. It folds.
Fuck. And then his girlfriend's like, what about the photocopier? Oh, it was a good fork though.
He really wants them. Wish I could copy that fork.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I'm going to prison.
Once they find that fork, I killed the man with that fork.
Oh, my DNA and his DNA is on it.
I licked it after I murdered him.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
well, I suppose he had to clean it before
he's a weirdo, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the answer to this question.
He's a weirdo.
He just did it.
It's the perfect crime.
Well, it's not flawless, I'll
look,
grant you.
There are some flaws, admittedly, but I mean, he can overcome them.
Literally leaving your face at the scene is not great.
I'm telling you it's a double bluff. I'm telling you he's trying to outthink the police.
And he will succeed.
He's still on the run.
Is he actually?
No. Oh. So obviously they got up.
Oh yeah, 'cause they knew what he looked like.
They know what he looks like specifically.
Just him though.
Like, it's just his face. I've seen this photo. He literally just like put his face to the scanner and just scanned his own face.
Like side on or?
No, full face.
Oh, face front.
Nose to the glass.
Good God, that's not a flattering angle.
That would be blinding as well.
Did he close his eyes or leave his eyes open?
As far as I can remember, his eyes were closed when I see it. I don't have it in front of me.
Well, good.
It would be funnier if it was open. If he like had to burn his way through it.
And then he just walked out like blind, and that's why he forgot to take the print.
That's why he forgot. That makes sense, actually.
That does make sense.
Okay.
I solved it.
We've solved another crime. So we're moving on. Florida man swings sword during fight. Florida man swings sword at another man during fight over discarded dump cart. Deputies say.
Dump cart?
Yes.
What's a dump cart?
We'll let you know. Broward Sheriff's Office deputies are searching for a man who was captured on home surveillance video swinging a sword at another man in Oakland Park during a dispute over a discarded plastic dump cart.
Fair enough.
In the news report say that the victim had gone for a jog around his neighbourhood when he came across a bulk trash pile in front of a vacant home near Prospect Road that a man was already rummaging through. Okay?
Yeah.
So there's just a big pile of dirt.
And he's having a rummage.
And this guy's having a rummage, and this jogger comes across him.
Yeah.
And he thinks, fucking great stuff. So the jogger decided to stop and go through the pile as well.
Fair.
And then left with a black heavy-duty dump cart he found.
Okay, he was happy enough to take that.
Happy as... Like, he's like, I'll take this, I'll leave the rest to you. But the other man was apparently unhappy.
No.
And he also wanted that dump cart.
That particular one.
In a specific, I only want it because you have it sort of way.
I want to have it.
He says he wanted the dump cart and got angry because he had been looking through the pile first. Says the nurse.
I imagine it's quite big. Surely he should have found it.
According to authorities, the jogger ran home with the cart.
Well, he jogged home.
Well, come on now. And then realised that the other man had followed him the whole way home.
Oh, right.
Right?
Right, that's terrifying.
The victim's home surveillance cameras captured the man then removing his trench coat and removing a long sword from a red sheet and swinging it around his head.
He brought that with him to the trash pile.
He started a fight with a man with a big sword.
Of all the men to start.
Florida man always has a sword on him.
He's just ready.
He's ready for a scrap.
But, like, maybe he found the sword in the trash pile.
How lucky can you be?
Oh, man, to get a dump cart and a sword.
Beside the bazooka, he picks up the samurai sword.
I like the idea that there was like a second dump cart there.
Yeah.
But he just saw the sword.
Full of gold. No, give me that dump cart. From a red sheet and started swinging it at the jogger as he tried to wrestle the cart away. So he's swinging the sword.
And still going for the cart.
And left arm is going for the cart. Right?
That's a lot of movement.
A lot of movement. It's like tapping your head and rubbing your belly at the same time.
Impossible. No one can do it.
When this was happening, I had no idea what they were yelling about. I just saw someone attack my neighbour with a sword. Said, witness Valerie Lyons. Good name.
Valerie Lying.
She's in on it.
She was the sword. That's how she witnessed it.
She's sharp, that one.
Oh.
She's always making cutting comments.
Man,
Go up.
No. I'd rather not.
That was a sheet reply.
That
You pulled it from a sheet.
That was pretty good.
Thanks. I pulled 3 out. You got nothing. I was just walking my dog. She said. I was heading back to my house. All of a sudden, I hear my neighbour say, "If you get any closer to me with that sword, I'm going to call the cops."
He's a patient man.
If you have to say the phrase, "If you get any closer to me with that sword, I'll call the police," it's gone too far.
You've already lost.
I think you've already lost that.
You've allowed a sword to enter the discussion.
Once it's out, you can't put it back.
Like, yeah, because there's no going back once the sword is unsheathed.
You can't re-sheathe a sword.
No, well, you can, but at that point you've drawn a sword on someone.
Something must have happened to lead to the drawing of the sword.
If it gets to that point, it's done.
Yeah, it can only escalate from there. Yeah. So they say that the jogger eventually told the man that the attack was being captured on video and the man left, but threatened to return with his sword.
We'll be back. I assume he's been caught by the police since.
No, it says he's still on the run.
Oh Lord! Oh man!
Not the jogger, the other man.
No, yeah, the jogger can't run.
No, technically yes. He's been chopped up by a sword.
I would be so nervous to leave the house at all.
Yes, but there's a little end to this story.
Oh,
so the dump cart the cart is still in front of this guy's house. Right, he left it there during the battle, and he was like, "Fuck it,
not worth it.
It's not worth it. You've got a sword, man." So the guy with the sword walks away.
Yeah.
The jogger just goes back to his house. A short time later, it said, a woman is seen in the video dragging the cart away as she hurls insults at the jogger. Right? Detectives believe the sword-wielding man and the woman know each other.
Oh, and he was like, "Listen, will you get that done?"
He went back to his either girlfriend, wife, or mother and went...
Or friend.
Or friend, and went, "He's been mean to me."
He's took my stuff.
Did you show him your sword? I did!
Only because he was a prick. Sorry, I know I'm not supposed to
swear in the house.
Yeah. That's fucked.
Yes.
That's a terrifying Florida man.
Florida man always has a sword on him. If you were the jogger, how scared are you?
Oh, terrified.
He has serious balls to just not back down.
Yeah, he was still fighting with the cart.
Yeah, he really wanted it.
And also, to say, "If you come any closer with that, I'm going to call the police."
Yeah.
That implies I'm going to look at my phone, dial a number, while you are swinging a sword at me.
Oh, yeah. Then you give him the 3 seconds to kind of swing the sword.
Yeah. So do what I want you to.
Unless you're doing it from a distance.
Yeah, true. If a man is running at you with a sword...
That's worse.
That's way worse.
Yes.
Because he's full committed and you don't know what you're doing.
If you were to run with a sword, do you go jousting position? Like at the side? Do you go in front of you? Or do you raise it up above your head?
See, what I would do if I was running with a sword...
Yeah.
I've thought about this.
Of course. I knew you would.
I don't...
You have to fight a large owl in a while,
that's
so
true.
Come on now.
Well, that's a punchy fight.
The training must begin.
So, I'm running. I still have it in the sheath.
Yes.
I'm running, and it's not until I get right in range that I draw.
Fuck,
And
that's
swing
dangerous
on the
though.
upstroke.
Oh, but
Yeah.
that's dangerous though.
Why?
You need good hand-eye coordination to do run on sheet.
My middle name is hand-eye coordination.
That is not your middle name.
It's also not true.
Not even one word.
I have hands and eyes.
True.
I just don't have coordination.
That is also true.
Stop throwing things at me, Connor.
Just smashing and your arm
pegged with stuff.
then your arm just comes up 10 seconds later.
Kung fu.
So a Florida man, he's got all sorts of weapons. Already he's pulled out a gun or something. This man had a sword on him.
I think sword is just has the intimidation of a sword is maybe equal to that of a gun.
What's gone wrong in your life that you're going through a dump truck with a sword on you?
It's very Mad Max, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where you're just trying to find anything, but everyone else is trying to find stuff, so you need protection.
And this jogger just really wanted the dump truck.
What's a dump cart?
A dump cart.
What is a dump cart?
Okay, here we go.
That's going on.
You're going to give it a googs.
Gonna give it a
This is
googs.
the weekly reminder that Sean does one googs per episode to
And
find out things.
It just happens to be about it. Oh, it's like a little red wagon, but big.
Oh!
It's look, I'll show it to you here now.
I'm assuming it's a little red wagon but big.
Yeah, but look at that one now, top right there.
Oh!
That's a nice one.
Yeah!
God, you'd kill a man with a sword over that, wouldn't you?
Is that worth debt?
I mean, it's a fucking nice dump truck. That retails for $80, Connor.
But if you found it in a pile of rubbish,
$83.
$83. Yeah. Yeah.
And
But you're already down profits from the sword.
it's true. What if you...
And the samurai training.
Oh, then that's... Of
course.
But that's a necessity once you have the sword.
Necessity.
It's like buying a coffee machine and no coffee.
Pointless.
So I think he wants to ride down a hill in the cart swinging the sword.
Just going yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a little rascal situation.
Little rascal situation, yeah. Okay. We're moving on to our next piece of news. Bradenton woman tries to rob Family Dollar cashier. The cashier responds, "Not today."
Now, how did they say not today?
I can only assume didn't look up from her phone.
Yeah.
Not today.
Not
Look,
interested.
It's not a day for this man. Employees at the Family Dollar store on the 14th Street West thwarted a robbery attempt just after 9 p.m. on Sunday. According to the arrest report, Brittany Rodriguez, 27, entered the store, chose some merchandise, approached the cashier, and then pulled a knife. Right? Which is a smaller version of a sword.
Oh my God, you're right.
Deputies say Rodriguez pointed the knife at the cashier, who responded without looking up by saying, "Not today."
You're not fucking with someone like that. You're not doing it.
See, the best bit about this type is like every confrontation has like someone's in control.
Yeah.
And someone is leading the interaction.
Yeah.
If you pull out a knife, like you have all of the control and the attention,
Yes, but if that doesn't affect someone,
then you are done.
you have lost your bargaining chip.
You had the trump card and you played it and now you have nothing.
And then they set the card on fire.
Yeah. Another employee quickly locked Rodriguez inside the store until the deputies arrived.
We're not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with us.
So this woman comes in with the knife. Give me all your stuff.
Not today.
It's 2v1. You've got not today. And then the person behind them locks the door.
It would be amazing if they locked the door, turned the sign to closed,
and just turned around and went.
turned off the lights. Like, you would be shitting yourself.
Just started putting like that black army makeup on like on their cheeks.
Yeah.
Just like, you've walked into the wrong store.
Because, like, that is not at all, like you're saying, the switch of control.
Yes.
That's not how that interaction was meant to go.
No, like, so then the question becomes, you're Brittany Rodriguez.
Yeah.
You're confident. Give me all the money. Not today. The person
Turn
behind
of a lock.
Turn of a lock. You just hear it. What are your thoughts?
Oh, you have to give in at that point, don't you? Maybe that's me. I don't have much stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah.
But
Or else like, was I joking?
I got you though.
In fairness, lads, you called me out.
Do you want my knife?
No, here's the knife. Honestly, you have it. I don't even need it. It's rubber. It's a rubber knife.
It's a rubber knife.
Look, I'll show you. It just cuts her hand. It's rubber.
It's rubber. Oh, it's very clear rubber.
This is ketchup.
I just spilled some ketchup. I'll pay for that.
It's fine, honestly.
But, like, you would... At that point, you have to talk your way... You have to talk yourself down. Where it's like, listen, I'm sorry. I don't want any trouble. You are now the person being attacked.
But do you go... He's the victim. It's a Home Alone situation.
Yeah.
They had paint cans and everything set up.
Oh my God.
So they say the deputies then, once they arrived, they entered the store, they observed Rodriguez just standing there having thrown the blue-handled kitchen knife to the floor several minutes before and just waiting to be arrested.
Oh, that time has got me the worst of your life. It's like, how did it come to this?
Like, I literally had it all planned. There was two of them and I had a knife. They locked me in with them.
But I still had the knife. But then I just realised.
They just called her bluff.
They really did, didn't they?
Go on then. If you think you're hard enough, go on.
Not today.
If you want to make our day, fucking attack us.
Or maybe they're super disgruntled retail employees.
Oh, I'm assuming, yeah.
It's just like, fucking, who cares? It might as well happen.
I'm on a fucking 9 to 9 shift. It's
no breaks.
8 p.m. I haven't been home all day. If you're gonna fucking kill me...
I'll get a few days off.
The funeral will be a great party. We'll all have a bit of crack.
Yeah. So just do it.
She's being held in custody without bond pending a court date. And she also apparently has a record of doing previous robberies.
Which have gone flawlessly.
Flawlessly. Well, she was arrested, but I'm assuming the robberies themselves went flawlessly.
Yeah, they went according to the script.
Yes, but this time, not so much.
Oh, no.
No. And so we're finishing off this week, weird news. Florida man turns into Willy Wonka wannabe, robs concession stand, gives out hundreds of treats for free, then flees the area.
Chaotic good.
Florida man, Justin Delp.
It's an equivalent name to Willy Wonka.
I think Justin Delp might be my favourite name we've ever had. Justin Delp.
Thank God for these pop filters.
Delp. Is being sought by police after allegedly rummaging through the concession stand and handing out what ultimately amounted to over $1,200 worth of goods.
Goods.
Right?
The goods.
The free booty includes 9 gallons of ice cream, 3 trays of caramel apples, 3 trays of candy apples, 12 bags of cotton candy, 6 2-litre bottles of cola, 13 boxes of candy, 2 boxes of Oreo cookies, 4 boxes of Twinkies, and 4 boxes of frozen bananas.
Jesus.
Yes. Willy Wonka wannabe.
Was this all in the one trip?
All in the one trip, I'm assuming. He's a very large man.
Huge man, he's 4 arms.
The concession store manager arrived on scene the morning after the incident and called the police.
Of course you would.
Laurie Slate said...
Slate versus Delp.
Laurie Slate said this was the 3rd burglary since she started managing the business less than 3 months ago.
You need to start looking at yourself there, I feel.
3 times in 3 months. It's not like, it's unlucky.
No, you need to up your security. Hire a bouncer.
We need to get more than those beads on the door.
You can't. The lock just makes it easier to get in.
Yeah. She also said she could see some of the trash from what was being left behind on the boardwalk. While officers were on the scene, a homeless man approached them. And he said the unknown man, later identified as Delp, had given him a bag of cotton candy and a bottle of soda to not say anything.
Just bribed her. And then he did.
He did. Then you should technically give them back.
Technically you should arrest that man.
Yeah, he broke a contract.
He broke a verbal contract.
The man then jumped out of the kiosk's window and ran from the area.
sprinted away. He was high on sugar. He had so much energy.
Police previously encountered Delp a year ago and charged him with violating a municipal ordinance for having an open container of alcohol in a public place. A vicious, vicious crime.
Ginger beer.
Police are asking for the police's assistance in locating Justin Delp and are recommending that he turn himself in.
He's locked in his factory. He's going nowhere.
See, here's the thing. There's so much to talk. What is the point? Is he setting up his own sweet shop?
Does he have a grudge against the current sweet shop?
Maybe he has a I'm assuming it's a small little shop.
I'm thinking like stall on the boardwalk.
A stall on the boardwalk. It's a sweet stall on the boardwalk, and he stole once again 9 gallons of ice cream, 3 trays of caramel apples, 3 trays of candy apples, 12 bags of cotton candy, 6 2-litre bottles of cola, 13 boxes of candy, 2 boxes of Oreo cookies, 4 boxes of Twinkies, and 4 boxes of frozen bananas.
I mean, the bananas aren't lasting long.
They're a bit weird, but they're frozen though.
The frozen bananas dipped in chocolate.
That's true.
A few sprinkles.
How much... He won't be running away for long, obviously, when diabetes takes his feet.
Yes.
But here's the thing.
But until then, he's unstoppable.
Until then, he's full of energy.
And there's so much sugar.
Yeah.
Only the fruit's going to go off.
What is the option here? Why is he stealing this? For a factory?
I don't know. Because there's it's already made.
Yeah.
You know? I might just be a chaotic... he just wants candy. He's a sugar fiend.
And I love the idea that he gave...
Sorry. The Hamburglar only stole hamburger.
Yeah, he only had one niche.
Yeah, and it wasn't to sell him or anything. He just took him.
You mean the fictional character, the Hamburglar?
Yeah. No, I mean the Hamburglar.
Oh, shut up. You mean the fictional character, the Hamburglar?
Hamburglar.
He... did stuff fictionally.
Yeah.
And you're putting that to this thing that was in reality what happened.
Tell me this is any less believable than the hamburger.
That's true, but this actually happened. And first of all, this is a Florida man. So Florida man comes at us once again with a mystery. What is the option here? Why is he doing this?
Oh, it's
a chaotic good idea.
I think he's just trying to... he could go really sinister. Oh, you go super sinister. What's the one thing they tell you when you're a kid?
Always accept sweets from a van.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got a van.
Oh, no. And now he has sweets.
Step 2 is complete.
Step 3, come here.
He needs some Oompa Loompas.
Fuck.
So he does have a factory.
Yeah.
And he manufactures vans.
He works for BMW.
Let's not attach any brands
Sorry,
to this.
I do apologise.
We want them to sponsor us.
Yeah, BMW.
Neither of us drive.
Lads, come on.
Lads, give us an old...
A Segway. I'd love a Segway.
I'd love a Segway.
Tesla? Who does Segways?
You know what? I think Segway is just a company.
Are they?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Didn't the inventor of a Segway die
on a Segway? Falling off a mountain.
He was off-roading.
Yeah.
Well, he certainly was if he fell.
Oh, no. Oh, the poor man's dead, Sean.
He is, actually.
The man is dead.
It's a great shame.
Now, this might be a bad segue, but back to the story, right?
Oh, speaking of segues.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, man. Florida man continues to astound. I don't know why he wants those sweets.
But he has them now, and he hasn't been
We'll
caught.
probably cover next week. Man has millions of sweets for some reason.
Yeah. Maybe he's donating them all to, I don't know, charity?
To himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 7 fridges.
Okay, Sean, do you want to take us out?
Yes. Thank you everyone very much for listening to this episode of Weird News Wednesday. We'll be back on Friday with an episode of Hero Zero, Monday with an episode of Movie Mondays, and next Wednesday with another episode of Weird News Wednesday. We are on Facebook, Heroes for Hire Podcast, Twitter at Heroes for Hire Pod, the 4 is the number 4, Instagram Heroes for Hire Podcast, or you can email us heroesforhire_ at outlook.com.
Hamburglar.
Just send us a tweet that just says Hambagla.
I went New York. Hey, I'm Hambagling here.
I'm Hambagling here. Hambagling sounds like embezzling.
Oh, absolutely.
Different.
I love doing that too.
Oh, God.
Yes, crimes.
Connor. Speaking of embezzling, if you would like to support the show, we do have a Patreon.
That's good.
It's here
associated with a crime.
Yeah, it's here for our podcast. It's also linked in the description. Don't feel any pressure to contribute to that. It's just there as a way for people to support the show if they feel like it. Look after yourself first.
We have a shout out for the patrons. We have Raymond, we've got Kira, we've got Roisin, and we've got Edward.
Yeah.
All the guys and gals.
All the guys and gals. They're all listed in the description. That's the perk you get if you're a Patreon.
They're basically producers of the show.
You might as well be.
Might as well be.
Special shout out to Roisin as well. She got engaged.
Yay!
Me and Connor also got engaged.
I didn't get invited.
Well, look. You can't just say that.
Just with so much venom. Fucking bitch. I was smiling. My whole demeanour changed. I didn't get invited.
You were so serious.
I'm an actor.
An actor.
No, I'm a handbagler.
Aren't we all handbaglers, really?
So, that is it for another week of Weird News Wednesdays, ladies and gentlemen. I need to get out of this room. It's like a fucking sweatbox.
That's fair enough. I've been Sean Mean.
I've been Conor Lawler. We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.